How's it going, everyone? Bass here. Happy Friday to everyone. So with the Green Bay Packers recently re-signing Rasul Douglas, Robert Tonyan, and then also going out and signing a street free agent in Jarran Reed. The details of all three of those exact contracts have now been released. So I wanted to make a video per usual updating you guys on where the Packers sit at right this moment with the salary cap. So let's waste no more time and let's dive right into it. And firstly, I'm going to start with Rasul Douglas's deal. When it was first announced, it was announced as a 3-year, $21 million deal that can go upwards to $25.5 million. But when you look at the books now that that's all released, it's kind of more so a 2-year, $10.2 million deal. Let me explain. So if we bring the contract up right above me, we'll see the deal is a 3-year deal from 2022 to 2024. But if we look into it, we see his 2022 cap hit, $3.3 million. Then it jumps up in 2023 to $6.76 million. And then in 2024, it jumps way up to $10.7 million. But if you notice in 2024, under the dead money and cap savings, if they were to cut him in 2024, they'd save $9 million and only incur $1.76 million in dead money. What this basically means is they're not going to leave this deal as is once we get to 2024. In that case, Green Bay will either move on from Rasul Douglas or rework the deal. I really doubt they'd go into 2024 with a 10.76 cap hit for Rasul Douglas at 30 years old with, as you can see, if they were to just cut him, they'd save $9 million of that. So this was pretty much just kind of like a heightened last year on the deal. The Packers do this a lot. And it basically always gives them an easy out within the last 2 years of the deal, and pretty much also gives them low cap hits at the beginning of the deal like it does here. So again, as we see, the 2022 cap hit for Rasul Douglas is $3,334,313, or only 1.5% of the total 2022 cap. Just a really good number for someone like Rasul Douglas. Came in last year, stepped up from the Arizona Cardinals practice squad, and pretty much was a bona fide starter at cornerback opposite Eric Stokes with Jair Alexander being out. And I'm really hyped to see how all these three mend in the DB room next year, with Jair hopefully being healthy the entire year. And then also the emergence of someone like Shamar Jean-Charles I'm excited for as well. But this defensive backfield is just stacked. So the Packers also re-signed tight end Bob Tonyan. So let's go ahead and do the same thing and look at that deal. So as it first came out, it was announced as a 1-year, $3.75 million deal. But when we look into the contract again, we'll see a void year was added. So if I bring it up right above me, we see his deal for 2022. And then also, like I said, that void year in 2023. So it was $1 million in prorated bonus, and that was spread out then through 2 years with that void year, making it only $500,000 per year. And he has $1.5 million in per game roster bonus. So that also affects how many games he does play this year with the whole ACL injury. And then a workout bonus of $200,000, bringing his 2022 cap hit to $2,447,941, or 1.1% of the 2022 cap. Again, a very good number that could even get even lower if Robert Tonyan ends up not playing much at all. I think it's a really good deal, a 1-year prove-it deal for Bob Tonyan, who, just a few years ago had double-digit touchdowns, and I think he can return to that. Hopefully he has a full recovery. The Packers certainly need him in that tight end room. I still think they will draft another vertical tight end in this draft, but the team is better with Bob Tonyan on it. And then finally, the Packers went out and got some defensive line help in Jarran Reed, and it was initially reported as a 1-year deal worth up to $4.5 million with a signing bonus of $1.865 million. And you guessed it, void years were also added on to this deal, 4 void years to be exact. So let's go ahead and look at that. As we see here on his contract, it has that 2022 year and then a whopping 4 void years. We see his base salary in 2022 is the minimum at $1,035,000. He has $300,000 in per game roster bonus and a workout bonus of $50,000, making his 2022 cap hit only $1,758,000. And then, of course, with the bonus spread out over 4 years, that cap hit accelerates into next year at $1.492 million. So the Packers will be paying that number against the cap next year, regardless if he's on the team or not. But if they were to extend him, obviously, then that number would change. But I see Jarran Reed as more of a 1-year type of guy. Like, he's going to be on this team unless he does absolutely amazing. I kind of see that as it. I think he's kind of a depth guy. He also has some incentives based on play time and sacks, so this can obviously change as well. But as for now, like I said, the cap hit for 2022 is only $1,758,000. So a real low number for someone who could certainly help the Packers on the defense. They're very thin at defensive line. I still think they're going to draft a couple guys in the draft as well, but adding Jarran Reed definitely helps. So then if we take all three of these 2022 cap hits and add them up, it equates $7,540,253 as for cap charge for 2022, or 3.4% of the total cap. So then with that number subtracted off what the Packers previously had in cap space, we are left with $15,139,028 in cap space currently. Now, of course, they'll need some money to sign the up-and-coming draft class. The over-the-cap estimation of that is right around $13 million, but that's with keeping every single pick where they exactly stand now, and that's just unlikely to happen. But nonetheless, the Packers do still have some wiggle room to sign some potential free agents. So if you want me to make a video on potential free agents, offense, defense, whatever, just leave that down in the comments below if I should do that. Potential free agents the Packers should go out and try to sign. And of course, just like every other video, the Packers can still clear up some more room with a couple moves. To name a few, Jair Alexander's extension could save some room. An Alan Lazard restructure, he was tendered, but they could add void years to that deal to lower the 2022 cap hit, which comes in at $4 million. A Dean Lowry restructure cut, which could save somewhere up to $4 million. And a Mason Crosby restructure cut, which could save somewhere up to $2.5 million. So if they wanted to go out and sign, a few more free agents, they can make more room if they need to. They can certainly do that. As we can see, this whole offseason was the definition of just making room, and the Packers got it done. And then obviously they can still sign on free agents. They signed Pat Donald, Jarran Reed. So I think there will be more free agents as well that the Packers do bring in. So we'll see exactly who that is. But that about does it for this video. Just wanted to quickly update you guys on the current salary cap standing because I know some people definitely were wondering. Leave your thoughts and comments down below if they should still go out and sign a couple free agents, and if so, who. Leave that in the comments below for anything Packers news analysis and updates when it comes to the salary cap, draft, and free agency. Make sure to go and click the subscribe button below. And also, please leave a thumbs up down below. It helps my channel a ton. But that about do it for today. Catch you on the next one. As always, go Pack Go.